get the echo button clicked?
Well, for some reason, every time I start up, the
echoes
should be gone. Yeah.
Echoes on.
It should be gone now.
The enhanced echo feature.
Enhance.
Echo.
How do I? Oh, save. That's how. How about now? Is there echo gone? Yeah. See, for some reason, every time I restart my computer, my Gull XLR settings would change, and I think that's because I'm dumb and didn't hit the save settings button. All right, cool. Echo gone. Beautiful. Oh, you know what? Let's switch over to our Dope Foundry screen because that's where we left off, and we'll talk from there.
Yay!
And I have it. Let's see. And I have it moving now. It's about goddamn time.
Yeah.
So high tech.
All right.
We don't even do any like cool intros or anything. We're just like, all right, you're here. Let's go. Woo!
Yeah.
Right.
Intro these nuts.
Dirty echoes up.
Why complicate?
Yeah. Hey, you guys got any announcements? No, I didn't think so.
Welcome back to my channel.
Everyone have water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Now
gonna
just
say
on
5?
principle. Hold on. I got to change my background now just because of the joke, and I got to sell the joke now. Yeah, how about a water thanks? Yeah, how about a water thanks? All right, where were we? Oh, if you guys only knew what the bullshit that went on before we went live. All right, so where did we leave off? We left off with you, bad daddies, getting chased by some bandit boys. Well, you assume they're bandit boys, but they're dead now, so we can't ask them. Yeah, some of them are dead. So it looks like the druid has the kill count. I was trying to make a kill count what's it called, tracker, but we'll just have to do that after.
We can use the draw tool.
You totally could. You totally could. I think, let me find, where is our encounter? We have some new boys. How do I
Live without you? No, okay.
You
how
don't.
do I reset?
The Kraken?
How do I add the new guys into the counter?
Oh, right click the tokens.
Oh,
and
okay,
then
that's
the
it.
little sword and shield thing.
Derp. All right, let me find them bad boys for everybody.
Oh, snap.
Oop. We got some new boys entering the battlefield there,
Hippie
fellas.
bandit captain.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, the cavalry showed up. Great.
I love and will never get rid of the auto naming thing that when you
Yeah.
drop the dudes, it just adds these stupid. We have Faithful Bandit, Teeny Bandit, Hippie Bandit Captain, Earnest Bandit, Cavalier Bandit, Debonair, Ingenious, and Persuasive. Oh, and Industrious.
Industrious, eh?
Industrious, yeah.
I want to be an industrious bandit.
We need to stop the hippies.
All right, so let's unpause this bad boy. I believe the last thing that happened was Theo went. And then, boy, did I forget to kill some of these guys? I think I might have. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Cool. Whatever.
Kill count.
Fuck it. We'll go back to the other episode. So now, Industrious Bandit is up next.
You gotta roll a knit for the new guys.
Yeah, I think I did. Oh, I didn't actually roll it. That makes sense. Okay.
Oh, there's so many rollings.
Oh.
5 new guys.
Five new guys have entered the battlefield. All right. So next up is Industrious Bandit. Where are you, Industrious Bandit? There you are. Ooh. So I think he's going to use a move action. The circle was whose was the circle? I know. What did Theo cast last?
Mage armor.
Mage armor.
The line was Yezin's.
Yeah.
The square was Lyra's.
I
don't
remember
know what
that.
the circle is.
I think that circle got laid down while people were trying to figure out how to lay down things.
Fair. Fair.
That sounds about right.
I
And we just
don't-
added a bunch of things, and we probably like, oh, we'll take care of them. We won't leave
Yeah.
them for next week to be confused.
It's cool. I'm gonna drop a rhombus real quick.
How the fuck do I
real
delete
quick,
those? Is the question.
Go to the draw tool, then they're selectable,
Oh, okay.
and then you gotta hit delete once you got them highlighted.
Okay, dope.
Just don't hit delete world.
Why isn't it deleting?
That little icon's got to be highlight,
Cool.
and you hit delete.
Yeah, it's not working.
Who's green?
It's me.
That's you. Yeah.
What a dick.
Definitely yours.
What a dick. How
What
do
asshole
I-
uses green in here?
All right, so we're just gonna pretend the green's not there because I'm not gonna waste our time trying to delete that. So, what a piece of shit leaving that green circle there. So
That
these,
is.
he's gonna use his move action to drag
What the fuck?
Don't.
to board this bad
Ew.
bitch. So he's up and he's going to. Actually, he can't because you guys have all the spaces. So he's just gonna shoot from here. And let's go for person right in front of him, our little spicy girl with the druid. There we go. Boop.
I probably should have written this down, but I believe I left Zvik with a readied action.
Yes,
Yep, you totally
Okay.
did.
I remember that. Too.
Okay, cool. I'm like, am I remembering this right? Or am I making this up?
He's gonna make an attack. Lyra does a 14 hit.
If it meets it, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Beats it.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh, so you take 9 little spicy damage. So this bad boy rams the ship. The ship you can see takes a little bit of damage. And he reels back, pulls out his hand crossbow, and fires one off, and it just happens to hit you square in the shoulder.
Oh.
Exchange our
9. Holy shit! What the fuck are they using?
Ow.
I don't know why it's saying that our stream title is fucked, and for some reason I can't change it. In the OBS it says
Testing audio.
yeah. In the OBS it says the right thing.
And on my side, I just pulled up the stream and it says
Oh,
episode
changed.
3.
Cool. Cool. I think I do.
Yep.
I appreciate
Sand
it.
and ash. Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
How do I apply that damage if your rolls are private?
Actually, I could apply it to you.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's cool.
You should be sorry.
This, and then I can apply it. How the fuck do I apply it? You know what? You can just click your character and minus 9 health from your HP.
I think you select her token and then hit it on the dice roll.
Yeah,
It'll apply it to
Yeah.
whatever token you have selected.
yeah.
Yeah, just target her.
Yeah.
Use
Cool.
the target.
I have you now. So the next person is
Also, the Zvik's readied action was for if somebody came within 10 feet of him. So I believe that one guy on the
10
edge
for
there
sure.
is
In the danger zone, as they call it.
Yeah.
danger zone because he is going to stretch attack.
You know what? That is the industrious bandit that just attacked Lyra. So we'll say, since you had your ready to action, if you, yeah, so you'll go first in that. So for
Oh,
sure.
okay. I wasn't sure how that worked in
Time dilation.
this edition. Ugh. I was trying to look up. I'm like, oh, what was his attack? There it is. I'm going to roll since his character profile is a little bonked. I'm just going to.
Yeah, for sure. Do what you gotta do.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh no.
Three.
No.
That is a total of 8.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Let's double
All
check.
right, all right.
Yeah. So that. Yeah, it misses. So what do we see with stretch attack?
His arm being made of like the rock and stuff it kind of like thins out as like his hand extends out to like grab him, and it just kind of like misses and then retracts back to him. Yeah.
Cool. So then fast forward, then
Yeah.
he dodges out of the way and then shoots his light crossbow after they crash the ship.
Good
into the
thing
boat.
nothing mattered.
All right. Next is Teeny Bandit. Now, as that first rounds of ships went away, you notice there's 2 more ships in the back and the one giant ship, but there's also one ship in the front. So they are gonna start slowing down.
Fuck
Oops.
that.
Why can't they? Oh, it's because I have select target. Okay. So, yeah.
Oh, snap.
Whoa, they locked the brakes.
Oh,
Check.
slam on the
Oh, the-
brakes.
Pull the e-brake.
That's it.
Oh, they're in that like double rough terrain.
Yeah. Yeah. So that they slowed down. You can see that they just kind of collapsed the sails and the boat. They just kind of let your speed catch right up to them. They didn't quite get to you yet, but Snick is next up on deck.
Yes, and lay on the horn, dude.
Actually, yeah.
What was
Snick's,
it? What was the order again?
yeah, Snick's turn with Lyra on deck, and it goes Snick, Lyra, Nimbletooth, Yezin, Sveek, and Theodore with a bunch of baddies in between.
Baddies.
Okay. So I don't like that he shot at my friend, so I'm gonna shoot at him.
Fuck that guy.
And come on, do the thing. I believe in you, Foundry.
You can do it.
It's gonna happen.
All of my attack stuff is MIA.
Oh, good. Good, good,
Uh-oh.
good. Nice
Oh.
old.
That's not troublesome at all.
Not even a little. Inventory. Yeah, all your gear's just gone. It's cool. No big deal. If you want to, you could roll it in what's that called?
Beyond.
D&D. Yeah, D&D Beyond, and
Alright.
just do it that. Or you can just roll with dice. It doesn't matter.
All right. I don't have any dice, so I'll just use D&D Beyond.
What?
So I'm just gonna load in another bullet, pull it back, and fire.
Fire away, fire away.
Fuck! That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh, well, fuck.
Wow.
So with
Well, who's next to her?
yeah. So with firearms, you have a misfire rule. So I believe for that gun, it's what, 3?
Yeah, but I think nat 1 automatically jams the gun.
Yeah. But you could still try to and free it by doing it's essentially a repair check. So you can roll, I believe, second. That is 8. So you're gonna do it's gonna be the DC to beat is 8 plus the misfire, so it's 8, 11 you have to beat. And let me just get the misfire rule for you. Should have had it up, right? Fuck me. Reload. There's misfire. Come on, people. So we'll just say, I mean, it'll be because you use your tools. I remember D&D misfire. Yeah. So a tool check is the DC is equal to 8 plus a misfire. Cool. And oh yeah, that's right. Tinker tools. They don't explain how to do that. So Tinker tool D&D 5.
Sorry, guys. Guns
That's all
are
right.
apparently very complicated.
All right.
I remember writing this down and then I just totally forgot.
Throw those notes out.
Yeah, I threw everything.
We'll
out.
never need them.
D&D Tinker tool check.
Want to repair it from Tinker Tools?
Yeah,
I think if the DM can't find it, you should just set it at like, I don't know, like a DC 3. That's what the
player's handbook.
rules say.
So
That's the player's
I
handbook.
totally have the fucking DC. I just don't have the how she.
Jack
Oh, here we go.
fixes it.
Add your proficiency bonus to do ability check. So what would you say you're using to do it? Intelligence or strength, or how would you say Snick repairs things? Wisdom.
No, definitely just the years of training herself and taking notes and like just copying things from the library. It's all intelligence based.
So intelligence.
Just on the intelligence of how mechanical things work.
Hell yeah. So it'd be a D20 plus your intelligence plus your proficiency because you're proficient with the tools. So that's I think 2 at this level.
Yes. And the misfire is 2.
Oh, it's 2, so the DC is 10. Cool.
All right. So come on.
Charisma repair check is like Arthur Fonzarelli when he fixes the jukebox.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Like, listen, if you could sell it, you know.
Definitely know people like that's how some people fix cars. Come on, it's okay, you can work. Hey, it works now.
Yeah, like Biff, right? Biff just kicking it.
I'm not rolling well. That's a 10 in total.
So you repaired it. Hell yeah.
He was dead. Yeah.
Just barely. What does everybody see as the gun jams up?
So like it like shoots me back, so you kind of feel the boat rock a little bit because I'm bracing myself against the mast because the gun is double my size. And so like it just hits it, and then you just hear like almost just like it sounds like a mouse squeaking, just profanity.
That goes off like literally right above Yezin's head, doesn't it?
Yep.
What in the hell?
Bam.
And then when I get the bullet out, you just hear and then just like like repairing it.
Fuck yeah. I loaded you back in. You should have it all back in Foundry now, but cool. Is that it? Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
Well, now my homunculus servant gets to go.
For sure.
Yeah.
So Amy is gonna kind of just like whirl around and like sit up, and then his chest is gonna glow, and a little like beam of purple light is just gonna shoot at the same guy.
Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the homunculus in here for you, didn't I?
No, he's there.
It's so wonky. He's in
Gotcha.
here. He's just
Yeah, he's in there. He's in the green.
yeah. He's that yeah. See him?
Oh yeah, there's. You know what? The boat's covering him
There
up,
he goes.
and it's covering the 2 bandits. Let me do this. Move these guys.
Oh, they fell away.
Oh, the
great.
bandits!
all that. I'm putting them on the boat. I'm putting them on the boat.
Bye.
I'm putting them on the boat.
Prevailed.
All right, there you go. Yeah,
All
I
those
see 'em.
bandits are alive.
Yep, everybody that's been killed, I've moved off.
Okay.
Yeah. So you will shoot him with a big beam blast out of his chest.
So that is my spell attack modifier.
For your yeah, I don't remember what yours is. Is it? It should be on your sheet.
He's a homunculus servant.
Your specific spell. I think it shares your spell attack modifier, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Yeah. Which is where is my spell attack modifier? New character, who dis?
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah, I don't have it's a special.
First fight. Who it is?
For an artificer, it's intelligence, right?
I believe, yeah, and maybe proficiency bonus.
Oh,
I don't. I can't find it
spell
on this
attack?
new sheet.
Modifier +3.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Dope.
So, come on, something good.
No whammies. No whammies.
No whammies. No whammies.
16.
Hell yeah! And which guy are you targeting? The industrious bandit that attacked Lyra?
Oh, yes.
Perfect,
Sorry,
yeah,
it
that
moved
definitely
to
hits.
target when I. And that is then 1d4 plus my proficiency bonus.
Fuck yeah!
So 5 damage.
Oh yeah! What do we see as this laser beam absolutely eviscerates this industrious bandit?
So it hits his chest, and there's just like purple electricity that hits him and just kind of like goes through his body and shocks him. And then Amy does like a little like happy like and there's like does a little spin.
Fuck yeah! Cool. So you see this guy just fucking eviscerated. Roll a d20. We'll see if he was the driver or not.
Okay.
One of the two is a driver. 10 to 11 he was, and 11 to 20 he
10 to
wasn't.
11,
Or 10 to 11, 1 to 11, 1 to 10. You know, numbers.
10 to 11. Oh, it's a really short range.
That's what I waste the natural 20 on.
So he was driving. So do left or right. Do another d20. 1 to 10 is left, and 11 to 20 is to the right. I can do that.
12.
12. So this thing veers off dramatically to the right. Let's get this going. Crashes. This guy goes flying off too. So that's, who's this one? This is Debonair Bandit. He is also.
Oh no, not Debonair Bandit.
Debonair Bandit. Cool. So you just blew the ship. That was with one laser beam. You took out the 2 bandits and the ship. That is pretty
Hell
fucking
yeah.
awesome. Lyra, you are up with Nimbletooth on deck.
Okay. All right, so reeling from that hit, Lyra's gonna run right to the edge here. I'm gonna pretend I'm on the edge. It's hard to
Yeah, you're
squares. And she's going to cast her cantrip poison spray in the direction of these two. It's like a 10 feet cone.
Hit him with a
It's
slog.
going downwind. Important to note here.
We're
Hit him
rolling
with that
coal.
smoggy boy. You're rolling coal. You got your monster energy sticker on the boat.
Yep, take that, hippies.
Fucking Prius skiff.
Nice.
Uh,
So 11 poison damage. Save DC is 13.
okay, save DC, and it's a con save.
hmm
Yes.
Okay, Constitution. Our first naughty boy. Who is that? Pervasive, and then you said 13, correct?
Mhm.
13. Ooh. So, what was the total damage again?
11.
11. So the man, you. So you. What do we see
Okay.
as you approach the edge?
You see Lyra kind of like reel back from that hit and then just like charge forward to the edge of the craft here, and she just puts both hands forward, and this poison gas just kind of sprays right towards these, and without even finished looking, she runs back to the middle of the boat.
What happens when when this spray hits these guys? They just start hacking and because there's no way they can get away from it. The wind, even if you just
They have to go into
they
it.
have to. They just get covered, and they start dry heaving, and you see blisters start forming on their skin, and they start puking up everything they did, all their guts and blood as they both.
It's like mixed into all of like the silt and soot I kicked up on them too.
Oh yeah. It's
Oh, yeah.
they're not
It's
happy.
clinging.
Oh,
They
I
totally
imagine
they
for
ate all
Lyra-
they ate all the shellfish that didn't open.
Yes.
They shit up the sink.
no, I think Lyra did. That's what's happening right now.
this AOE is
Should eat that
serious.
cookie.
Coming downwind, guys. Coming downwind.
Which? Well, actually, you know what? I forgot what the other guy. We'll retcon it with this one. You could choose. No, because it's random. You know what? Let's just do 1d4 minus 1. Just roll d4. 1 is left, 2 is right, 3 is back. Three. So this thing starts sailing backwards because there's no guys on it that are alive.
But we want that ship. Take it. No, we lost our opportunity.
All right, so Lyra, is that the end of your turn? Bonus action or movement you did?
Yeah, I'm gonna do bonus action. So, and also I imagine her poison gas to be kind of like, I feel like when you imagine poison gas, you just imagine like green or gray. So I think hers would be like a navy blue, just for flavor.
Ooh, just for flavor.
Love it.
And then she's gonna kind of run back a little bit to safety here. Or actually, they're not behind us anymore. So maybe just the right off the edge,
Help me think about it.
taking cover from Taking cover with this guy here.
Hell yeah.
Speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak is also cover now.
Speaks looking at his hands, questioning why it missed.
Yo.
And then
These used to be strong hands.
yeah.
Take my strong hand.
And then bonus action, I'll cast a healing word on myself. I'm hurting a little bit.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
That's
What
not
is the
too
healing
shabby.
word? What do we hear?
Yeah. What is?
It's please.
It's ouch.
Owie.
Not much, but I'll
Alright.
take it.
Now
yeah.
it is
Pretty good, considering what you took.
Yes.
Earnest Bandit. Okay, so Earnest Bandit is going to use his move to move the ship up.
Oh, there's another one. I should probably zoom out.
Yeah.
I know, I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big one too.
Yeah, we're not done.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
I
Nimble
was sitting
Tooth,
here
you
like,
are up.
smoke them if you got them. There's only like 6 dudes.
Like, Nimbletooth. Nimbletooth is like, well, next time you're gonna not be, my barrier. And he's looking at Lyra. Like, I would appreciate you just staying in place, because I was sizing up the enemy. Okay, well, apparently, I think they're too far, right? Let's measure that out. Ooh, maybe.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah, maybe not. He's gonna take a shot at one of those dudes
Cool.
way back there. So, with his hand crossbow. Oh snap!
Nice.
Nice.
That's a 21 on that roll.
Cool. Which one,
So-
left or right?
Straight. The one guy. The guy on the right. Yep. How do we do that? The
Hold X.
Hold X. Okay. Well, next time I'm just gonna target him like this, so you know. So yeah, that guy. He takes 8 piercing damage. from
Cool.
that.
He's still up. How do we see it go out? He's really fucking hurt though. You see a big gusher. He's got a gusher going.
He just like, he just plants his knee and he's just like sizing him up. He's like, I'm gonna go for his throat, and he just like lets loose, and he doesn't get the throat, but he gets it. He guts him, so that's good. I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to tasting you later. Come closer.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right. That is your attack. You're gonna move and bonus action possibly.
I'm just gonna use the rest of my action to load another bolt in.
Cool.
He is gonna move. Actually, he's gonna move to here. Why do I keep getting stuck? There we go. The barrier of the boat is probably covering him, providing a good amount of coverage anyway. So
Yeah, we
So
give
he
you
steps
half
up.
cover on that because you're little and it's a high banister.
that's it.
Cool.
And he just kind of takes a look at his zombie, and he's just like, "All right, you stay there."
Do you have a name for the zombie yet?
Yeah, it's Harold.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know that's someone that he works with that he doesn't like, right?
Yeah, totally. He's just waiting for Harold to push him off the edge of the boat. Watch him
Oh,
get
we've got
trampled.
plans for Harold.
Perfect. So, actually, let me see if I can move these other ones. I don't know if I'll be able to. Draw tool. Should be able to select a drawing. Yeah, see, I can't move it for some reason. I wanted to try and move both of these difficult terrains back. Oh, that's frustrating.
Since I'm the one that said it, can I?
Tile?
Oh, did you get it?
I'm moving
No.
it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I know I drew the square.
For me, right?
Yeah, so I can move it.
and and you just go to the draw
To-
tool.
The draw tool, and then like make sure you highlight it, and then an icon will appear for each drawing, and you have to use the little control icon.
Yeah, it doesn't let me. When I highlight them, nothing happens. That's super weird.
That's because I'm in charge now.
Configure drawing. Yeah, I don't think. That's super fucking weird because I moved them. I wonder if just the browser's lagging. I'm not even gonna
It's-
bother
it's-
reloading it yet.
It's possible. Where do you
Yeah.
want it? Just the point? Where do you want the top left corner?
Yeah, so I was gonna move the very back of it is gonna go here for the red, and same thing with the I don't know if I can move the red.
Like that?
Yeah, and then we'll just put the red up right up with them. Yeah, see, I don't have.
Yeah, I can only move the one that I made.
Yeah, which one do I need? Like, that red one's mine.
Yeah.
Which one do I have to click on to move it?
You can just
Should-
draw a new one and get rid of the rest of those. I think you got like 3 or 4 in there.
I know. I was trying to move it, and it's just like lay down another one. I'm like, I don't know how I don't know how to get rid of the.
He's just stacking them now.
You know what? I'll just draw a new one. We're gonna pretend the red one's not there. We'll do
I don't
this.
see
how to
shit.
get rid of it. Oh my god, I can't. I am. I'm screwing up here.
There we go.
I got you.
Cool.
Yeah, see, I can't even draw anything either.
What
Oh,
would
the
be-
little dot. Oh, I might be able to do it now. Hold on. This.
Another thing.
I lied to everyone here.
No?
Yeah. All right. Either way, it doesn't matter.
I'll put it back.
I apparently put down another one. Whoops. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop messing with it.
Everything is terrible. Actually, that works out great where it's at. Cool. Those are moving back. Yesin, it's your turn anyway. We're just fucking floundering to try and figure out how to get.
I'll
both
be
the
your
foundry work.
landscaper. Danny, I got you.
I just put down like 6 templates there. I'm like, okay, this will go away eventually.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll reset it.
We just gotta find a new map.
We're gonna restart
Scrap
the
it.
stream.
Scrap it. Erase the world. Erase the world.
Delete world.
Delete world. Yezin wants to kick the ship into overdrive and try to ram the ones in front of us.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
There it
There
is.
holds up.
There he is.
Yep,
Oh,
we are
I
rolling
just.
coal. We are that pickup truck on the thruway right now.
I love
Kyle's
how I
in the back
select.
with his Gatorade bottle.
I
Which
select the
Gatorade bottle
ship and you
doesn't have
guys all
the lid on?
disappeared.
Because, you know,
It
I don't
certainly
know.
does not.
It was fruit punch, but now it's lemon lime.
Oh, it better be fucking capped.
All right, are you
Trucker
gonna?
bombs.
Are you trying to do anything specific, or are you just gonna try and ram him?
I want to do like a pit maneuver, like go up and like catch the end, like the back of it, and turn them sideways.
Fuck yeah! So what we'll do is your move action will be actually just driving the ship.
Hell yeah!
Don't forget your +1s too.
Yeah, oh, yeah. So
Oh yeah, I got those written down. Yes,
you've got
I do.
plenty of movement, and then
You
what
guys
you're
ready
gonna
to die?
do?
You guys ready?
Actually, hold on. Why is everybody? Let me see
Put
if I
me
can
back on the boat.
Oh.
do this, and then I'll just move all you.
Hey, Carmichael.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Oh,
Carmichael's
did you
dead.
want me to make any rolls for this?
Yep. So if you want to try and do something kind of cool maneuver, you could do like a piloting check, which in your case would be your because I know you could add your proficiency bonus because you are proficient in land vehicles. I know
Correct.
that. And I believe you had something else, or maybe I'm making that up.
I just have. You gave me like a +1 to my next 2 drive checks.
Yeah.
And the variability of how the check was done based on if you were pulling hard or
Okay, yeah,
moving
yeah, yeah.
fast.
So you can try and sell me either way if you're trying to use your strength to just muscle the thing into them, or if you want to try and use, intelligence or wisdom or something along those lines. It's like a maneuver you've picked up over the years.
This is totally gonna be like, like Yezin being so used to these kind of like skiff turf wars, or honestly just messing around with people. Like, hey, look at this! I'm gonna do something cheeky to him. So it's gonna be wisdom. His years of experience of doing stupid things with a skiff.
Fuck yeah.
forklift stunts.
Forklift
Paying
stunts.
off.
I
Pallet
mean, we've all
jack.
done it. It snows. It's a parking lot. You know,
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck around.
That's it.
Fuck around and find out.
Except he drives into his friends for fun. That's the difference.
Yeah, so you could roll a wisdom. I guess we'll do a wisdom check. Well, yeah, because it's not an ability. It's not a saving throw. So a wisdom check plus your proficiency because you're proficient in land vehicles.
Well, yeah, I believe the ability check is already adding my.
Yeah, we'll see. It should break it down.
Yeah, I'll
believe.
roll it.
Wisdom check.
No, it's only adding my wisdom, so the proficiency would take it up to a 12, and the +1 would take it to a 13. That's pretty bad.
Actually, your proficiency is +2, so you'd be 13, 14 total if you wanted to use the +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to use it?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. So first off, let me roll some damage to see. Because you ram their ship.
Remember, you
Let's
guys still have
see.
inspiration from them cookies too.
You do. Yep, you sure do.
Just inspiration just allows you to roll with advantage, right?
Yep.
You know, I think I'm going to use that inspiration.
Fuck yeah,
Oh, shit,
you
yeah,
are.
we roll.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Take the higher. Super stoked for this.
Oh no.
Guess what?
Oh my god.
All right, so 14.
Cursed.
Oh.
Carmichael fucked up the controls somehow.
God damn it, Carmichael.
6. Oh, okay, so you did actually.
Yes, and as he starts to do it, just like listen, like, now every one of you might want to hold on to something.
So what?
Okay.
Yeah, tell us what happens. You crash into him, and you ram him at full speed. And you do a pretty good amount of damage to this little skiff in the front. So what do we see?
Yezin kind of looks like he's pulling on these levers and knobs and like kicking it in, like moving the rudders and stuff as he's like creeping up on these guys, and he's trying to like catch the back, probably with that roll like doesn't, so he just like crashes in. But at the same time that Yezin's doing it, since Zvik goes at the same time. Oh, I think I got moved. I should be where Snick is, and Snick should be where I'm at, right?
Yeah, we all got shifted.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How do I make this?
I can.
Sorry.
There you go. Go ahead. Yeah.
And as he's doing it, and as he's creeping up, Zvik is at the same time. Yezin's gonna be like, "Hey, remember what we practiced?" And Zvik is gonna move up here and throw Yezin onto the other ship.
Shit.
Because the Earth Elemental Beast has an ability
I just want to get
called
that.
Toss Me.
That's so good.
And he can toss me five times proficiency bonus, which is 2. So he can toss me 10 feet onto their ship.
That's onto them.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, it's up to.
Yeah, we'll
So
say
he-
that. We'll say
If
that
you
there's
turn your
definitely one
body
spot.
sideways, you
Yeah,
can
you-
like fucking clothesline both of them.
Fastball special.
Hell
We're
yeah.
bowling now.
So I'm going to get tossed.
Fuck, you know what I think I did? I think I killed Carmichael.
Oh
no.
Oh, no, that's not Carmichael.
Yeah, well,
He's on the back of the ship right now.
Yeah, he's
Is
on the
he?
back of the ship.
I don't
He's
see
still
him.
there.
Yeah, he just got moved to the back of the ship.
You killed
Killed
Chris.
Lyra. You killed Lyra.
No!
No, she's still. Hold on.
She had it coming.
I guess so.
The murder count was a little too high.
It's
A
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. Balance in the
Sus.
universe, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upload
Where'd
your
she
backup
go?
character.
Oh, there she is. There we go. There we go.
Hey, she's back.
My backup character is hippie bandit captain.
Yes.
I
All right, yes.
forgot to roll Zvik's ferocity.
My backup character is Industrial
That's
Bandit.
2. I gotta get used to this class.
I need to figure out a way to make it so the ships are on the bottom layer, so it stops every time I clicking them, like putting it on the top layer and you guys disappear.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
it is
so
what it is.
Yezin rams this thing as Zvik runs up and grabs him and fastballs him onto the fucking ship.
That's amazing.
And that was only my movement, right?
Yeah, because I was saying you're using your movement, and it worked great because
Cool.
he actually just moves you more.
Cool. Hell yeah. I am going to now.
It probably should have been like a bonus action thing, but we'll just call it movement now because we're going with it.
Yeah, movement's fine. I ain't moving nowhere after this because I'm going to hit this guy with my war pick.
Smash, smash, smash.
Ash.
Kid is the best interview.
I love it. Kai.
Oh, crap.
Brain was a little cramped in there. You need to relieve some of the pressure. Just put a little hole in there.
Yeah, it's science.
That's how it works.
And I'm taking the attack action, so as a Beastar, I am going to use Hurricane Blow.
Ooh.
If the attack hits, I get to push him 10 feet.
Oh, man.
Yikes.
Oh no, I don't think I set this up properly.
We are just leaving a trail of death.
Just bodies flying up everywhere.
Oh my God.
A streak of mud and blood through a valley.
I
I know,
love
but
it.
the problem is that all the bodies keep falling off, and I can't retrieve them. So there's an issue.
Sorry, I was
Talk
trying to.
about
I set up my melee attack wrong in my inventory, so I'm just going to roll the die and add the numbers that I know are
totally.
there.
Listen, whatever works for you.
Trying to get used to this foundry.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
It's the little
And-
baby kinks that get us. I'm not kink shaming.
Next season, we'll have it all under wrap.
That's 11
6.
plus his other stuff, which will be 5. So 16 versus AC there.
That hits.
Yeah. And then I believe it is.
Hippie Bandit Captain does not like this.
Ain't looking good for him. Take that, liberals.
Oh yeah, this thing didn't get set up. Okay. Oh, this one reset. That's why it's not working. 1d8 piercing. There we go.
And what's the save for the Whirlwind Boy?
You can activate this exploit whenever you take the attack action. The first time you hit a creature with a weapon attack this turn, the attack deals its normal effects, and you can push the target up to 10 feet away from you. It doesn't say there's a save.
Yeah. I don't think it does. You give him the old whirly bird.
Oh yeah, the old whirly bird.
Cool. What do we got for damage?
I'm rolling. It is 6.
6 total. Cool. And is he going 10 feet?
Which direction, Scott?
It just says push, and I'm pretty sure push means directly away from you, right?
It's up to you. Could do it off to the side if you want to hit him with a baseball swing.
Okay,
and-
yeah. Let's baseball bat him with this pig right off the side.
Yeah, so we'll say like with the push, it's kind of like a cone, so you can either go to the front to the left, straight ahead, or front to the right. So
Are you righty or a lefty?
He's a righty, so yeah, he's landing and hitting him like to his left, so it would be off the ship there.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
so let me
Wait
do
for a rock. Time it.
Yeah. So he flies up. Yeah. By the way, the rocks aren't accurate. So just
Yeah, I know.
so you see him. All right. So what do we see when you get jumped down there? Because this is a super dope visual.
Yeah, so all of that right there. Yezin picks up the speed, rams the bow, it lurches a little bit, while Zveek grabs him by the back, fastballs him on, and as he's landing, he's coming through with like the full momentum in this war pick, and just like the guy turns and sees him landing as he gets hit in the dome and just goes right off.
It's so good. So you just see this big burly hippie captain just like hit the dirt, dust flies up everywhere, and yeah, I mean, so what you have noticed though is he is actually still alive and kicking as he hits the dirt. You can see an arm break as he falls down. He's trying to brace himself, but he's still there as the movement start to go by. But
Bonus action, I give him the finger.
there you go. Suck it. Okay, so
He's
that
running
was
alongside. He's keeping up with us. It looks like.
Oh my god, this guy's fast.
he's so fast.
It's like Terminator 2.
All right, so that was you and Zveek, right? Because you guys go at the same time.
Yes.
And you got your ferocity, cool. So Cavalier Bandit is going to be this one, and I
Yeah,
actually
that one's all me.
we need to like reshift our because Carmichael is like where I was. So
yeah. Just tell me where
God
you
damn
need
it,
to go.
Carmichael.
Hold on, we're gonna add one.
Move him towards the front.
We're gonna add one player to this
Oh.
little fun, and then this, and then this, and then this. Cool.
Honey, Johnny.
Wanted you.
Uh-oh.
So we'll say, I'm gonna move him down just because he would have went before. All right, you know what? He's gonna go after you, but in this turn. But now he's in wherever he is. So for his turn, who is looking backwards right now? Looks like
Theo is.
Theo.
The zombie.
Nimbletooth was at the back looking at the ship that was following. He was
Cool.
actually at the guardrail.
Yeah, you get your spot back. If you want to
Yeah,
take it.
I've moved it for
I'm
you.
gonna take it back. Yeah, I'll take him.
All right.
Can't move me.
So you see this big, massive ship, and you see something start to glow on the front of the ship, and you see as it charges up in this big red, oh Jesus Christ, in this big, so right at the front there's like a dragon's head. That's on the mast, the wave breaker on the front is usually described as something, this big massive black dragon's head, and you see its eyes and mouth start to glow, and it lets out this big roaring flame, and you just see way in the back here, who is this? Faithful Bandit number 5 is not having a good day, and you just see the boat explode into splinters. He's just engulfed in flames. You don't even see what happens to him. He's just
Oh boy.
Faithful Bandit, Dead Boy, and
God.
I do reckon that is not
deleted.
good.
And this is deleted.
Upon seeing this, Theo yells, behind us! For anyone who's not completely aware of this ship that barely fits in this canyon.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm looking and I'm trying to decipher if he's friendly or not.
So then so that's that. This ship, as it starts to careen backwards, blasts off the front of the bow and just disintegrates into splinters. Let's see this. Cool, that's that. Cavalier Bandit. Okay, so now it's the next boat behind you. He's gonna make his action to move up. And there's that. Cool, he just misses the deal. All right, so he's there, and then Zveek, Hippie Bandit Captain. Okay, Hippie Bandit Captain's not looking too good. So he hit the dirt. He got baseball batted off the edge. So he's going by here. He's going to try to first, as he starts to tumble, he's going to make a athletics check to see if he can stop himself. He can. So as he comes rolling to a stop, he's going to try and whip for his action a grappling hook up onto the edge here to try and at least water ski behind you motherfuckers. Let's
He's
see
just
if
gonna keel haul himself.
Yeah, so he throws a grappling hook, and he is right about here by the time it's all said and done, once it straightens out. And that is his turn. He actually takes a bunch more damage because that wasn't free. Cool. And that is it for Hippie. So you see him rights himself to a stop and just pulls out this grappling hook and launches it over his head like a sky hook and puts it on his belt. Just gets yanked with the ship, but he's not gonna stop without giving up a fight.
That's one strong hippie.
Yeah, I'm saying. And now
The rope must be hemp.
You know it is.
Yeah. Oh, it totally is. It's canon. Theo, you are up with Teeny Bandit and then Snick on deck.
Okay, Theo is fucking panicking right now.
no.
This is pure chaos as far as he's concerned. He was in a classroom last week.
It's true. It's a good
and
point.
he's just seen how 5 skiffs explode. There's blood just tumbling down this whole canyon. He's probably unaware of the grappling hook, I'd assume. I don't think he's that clever. He's still focused.
Well, you did. You would see a fly up over the edge. So if you want to do a perception check,
I'm gonna forego it.
yeah, for sure.
He's
Totally up to you.
he doesn't get all that. It's way too much going on.
Yep.
Out of his element.
Yeah, completely out of his element. So, but he wants to survive and he wants to be useful. So if it's the equivalent of unloading the clip,
Hell
he's
yeah.
he's just gonna start firing at anything behind him.
Cool. Pick one.
I'll roll a D4, low, high.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. 5. Okay, high. So I'll go to the left guy, and he's just gonna fire off a frost bolt for a 3 cold damage. Take that.
Take that, Evil Tour. And what is the disadvantage on the next weapon attack with a what's your spell DC? 13, I believe, right?
13, I think so. Yeah.
Con save. Yeah, he did not make that. So you see the what do we see? But it definitely envelops him.
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, Theo's flustered. He goes to turn to walk to the front of the ship, realizing there's nowhere to go.
He's trying to walk away from his problems.
Yeah, and so he just fuck, and then he finally unloads and he tries to gather himself. He draws a sigil and breathes on it. It starts to pour mist, and then he hits it and it flies at this guy and just towards the 2 of these guys, not aiming at either one of them, just firing into the crowd. And he gets a lucky shot on this guy somewhere in the torso.
It's so dope. I love the visual of the punch just kind of goes flying out. Yeah, so
I can't help but just imagine Theo as Eugene Levy.
Okay.
And what was the movie? The Man. Just take this gun.
It's so good. I fucking love that visual. Theo, okay, Teeny Bandit. It's this guy up here. He's going to. He sees this giant earth genasi that just got thrown onto his ship, and he's not trying to fuck around with that. So he's gonna try and climb the ship. You get attack of opportunity because he's just trying to get away from you. And
Nice. Also, Yezin is
under the ship.
5'7" in kind of a smaller build too. He's got Wolverine vibes going on.
fuck yeah! So he just throws fucking Zveek throws Graveler onto the fucking ship.
Yes,
All right,
it looks
so
like he's
attack-
under the ship right now.
Attack of
Yeah, he is.
opportunity on him. No. 13.
Yeah,
He's still on his last attack. He's
Is that-
just swinging wild.
yeah, that
that
hits. Yeah.
Oh my god.
13 hits, yeah. Roll that beautiful bean footage of damage.
Oh, that is 10 damage.
Get him in the ankles as he's climbing.
Hell
Get
yeah,
him,
what do
was
we...
it Misery?
He pierces his
Hobbling.
thigh with this war pick.
He does a little whoosh and pierces his thigh as he's trying to
Yeah.
climb away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is there's so much force behind it from your little you're still all amped up from the first hit that it sticks him to the edge, and it just out of habit he just reaches down to try and pull the pick out and falls right off, and you watch him get crushed underneath the ship.
Oh yeah.
Crumple.
Roasted.
Get
him.
crushed.
Get crushed. Now for their ship, let me see. So the ship now, since it doesn't have a driver, is kind of just getting buried under your ship. Let's see, it's going to do a little bit of damage as it gets destroyed under the ship.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So as so as that happens, you see kind of some splinters start flying off your ship, and you notice that your ship's losing a little bit of speed compared to what it is because it's got a lot of drag now in the sand, and sand's starting to fill up spots it shouldn't and stuff like that. So you lose a couple squares of movement.
Arnar.
Perfect. So Snick, you are up.
Okay. Well, I guess we're focusing on the little ship before whatever's gonna happen with this big one. So I'm gonna target that dude, and I'm just going to shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Man, 9.
9
Actually,
total.
Can I use my inspiration?
You sure can.
I'm tired of these shitty rolls.
You find a piece of cookie in your teeth.
Like, oh, 23.
Fuck yeah. Is that a crit or is that just 23?
23.
Gotcha.
The 18 on the die.
Perfect. And it's the same one that Theo frostbolted?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
you have it highlighted. Yeah, that's
I rolled the wrong
yeah.
weapon damage. No, you're not rolling the right one. Sorry, I keep rolling the wrong weapon.
It's all right.
We name them and I keep messing up which one. 10 damage.
Smoked him. What do we see? That guy's not happy. He's done.
Alright, so I see all the frost on him, like, oh yeah, it's all coming together. And I'm just gonna snipe in and just literally right through the eye.
Yeah, he's freezing up, and he's like looking at his buddy like, oh fuck, we fucked up. And as he turns back around, he just eviscerated.
We ain't messing around.
Let's just roll a flat out d20. If he was driving, he's 1 to 10. 10. He was
10.
driving.
Oh, 10.
Son of a bitch. You guys are just murdering the drivers. All right, do it one more time. We'll see left or right. Actually, what did we do? We did a D4. D4. Roll a D4.
Nope.
4. So it counts as the 3. So he starts going backwards.
Uh-oh.
By the way, Theo fucking flinches hard every time you're shooting. He's
Yeah,
not
it's
prepared.
very
Got a lot of kick.
jarring and loud.
Yeah, especially that one. Cool. So Lyra, you are up with Ernest Bandit, that driver, on deck, and Nimbletooth after that.
Fucking Ernie B.
Ernie B.
That was pretty creepy to just see a random cat appear in your
Yeah,
digital
sorry.
background.
Summon from
There was
anywhere.
there was a moth flying around my light, and she was looking to get it. Had to stop that.
Moon. You gotta shut off the moon.
Yeah, it's all.
I don't-
Yeah, Lyra, you're up.
Right, so these guys are pretty far away now.
Yeah, you did see, because you're right on the edge, the bandit captain, his grappling hook came pretty much right to where you are on the rail.
This X, right? This guy right here.
Hippie boy,
Yeah.
yep.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Hippie boy.
Hippie boy.
All right. Okay, I'll use another little freebie here, so Lyra will come look over the edge and blow another little poison spray kiss at this guy.
Mm,
Yes, Dad.
getting Batman vibes.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
Just a little
right.
kiss.
So it is a what? DC 13
Mm-hmm.
con save. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to work as well on him. Is it half?
I think it's all or nothing.
I think it's all or nothing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So this one, it just seems that with how the ships, the winds have picked up a little bit, and as you try and right on them, it dissipates faster than it can get to them.
Yeah, you're blowing down behind the ship. All the air is
Yeah,
all
you-
moving all weird.
You know, it's science.
It's getting weird
so
down there.
It's
Yeah,
weird. It's turbulence. Perfect. So if you have bonus action or movement,
I won't use a bonus action. I guess Lyra will kind of move back and she'll just like kind of kick at that grappling hook.
Cool.
Oh,
Let's see. Ernest Bandit, this guy. So he's gonna try and he grabs the rope that starts to go flying, and he's gonna try and move back up.
Sack on this guy.
Right? Fucking vulgar. Nimbletooth, you're up.
Nimbletooth looks at Lyra like trying to like take this guy off by removing the the grappling hook. She's like, "Hey, I've got plans for him. Hold on." And then
She stops kicking the hook.
and then he just turns and he's just gonna fire a bolt into his face.
Cool.
So let's just go here.
Oh, he wants to reel him up. Like that meat.
We got a catch. We got a live one.
I rolled a 15 on the attack.
We got one on the hook.
That's a hit. And it's at 6 damage. Cool. So yeah.
6 damage. Yeah.
So you just kind of go over to the edge and just right down to him.
Oh yeah, it's just like. Pop.
Yeah, perfect. It's just like a little cap gun. Just pop. Where do you hit him?
He's aiming down, and he's like trying to hang on, and he's trying to keep up. So he's just gonna hit him in the chest. He's keeping all this open because he's hanging on. So
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you just right down in at a weird steep angle too. You just see a pin cushion him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's really not looking that great. He's really starting to look beat up, especially getting dragged behind the fucking ship.
I know. Wait, the wolf's got a point.
Yeah. And then he just uses his bonus action to load another bolt in.
Cool.
And then he's done.
Yeah, as he licks his chops.
Yeah. Oh, he's being tenderized quite well.
All right. Next up is our mysterious boat. You see so before only a few sails were down, so now you see the full rack of sails just drop, and this
Gaining
ship
on us.
starts
Yes,
to
he is.
advance.
Gas it, yes.
Oh, shit.
Boom! Ramming speed hits the but and there's no saving it. This poor guy can't even get out of the way in time, and you see the ship just splinter into pieces.
Are there any like insignias on these sails, or like a flag flying, or anything?
Yeah, no flags.
Oh,
No.
beans.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Aside from the sails of the ship, it's a very dark. It's pretty much what's in the picture. Very, very dark ship with white sails. But
Can we see how many people are on the ship? Is it just this one Giovanni?
yeah, it's hard to see. You could kind of see the top of the captain's helm. You could see it spinning around, and as he's driving. It's a give me whoever wants to can do a perception check, but I know Lyra, you are going to be at disadvantage because it's daylight because your eyeballs hurt.
Oh,
My
no, your eyeballs.
eyes.
special eyes.
My special eyes. Oh, I didn't do it at disadvantage.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Here, I'll just do it twice. I'll take the lower. Okay.
Cool. Everybody
Girl?
else?
No.
No. Yeah, I fucking
Not
love
looking.
it. I'm not looking. So actually, pretty much everybody except Snick. There must be a glint off your gun. You're up so high, some of the brass just kind of shine in your eye. You do see someone at the helm. You don't really see anybody else, but you do see these like a broader built tan skinned man with he's got like a almost like a big open tunic. Do you know how the it goes on both sides like a surcoat almost, but it's all the way open. His belly's kind of sticking out with wraps around it, and he has a big white turban with, you can see a lot of jewels shining off here and there as he's driving the ship. Actually, where did he go?
I imagine he's
guy
standing
ain't
with his
looking like no
shoulders
good.
way back.
He did what?
I'll say, imagine this guy standing with his shoulders like too far back.
Yeah, exactly. His chest is super far out. It almost looks like he might be steering with his stomach, you know, that kind of like kind of thing. Cool. So that is that mysterious fellow. Yezin and Zvik, you are up.
Oh boy. Well, we still got this like the remnants of the ship still like crushing under our ship, right?
Yeah. You have a feeling if you don't get out of there now that the ship, you could actively see the ship starting to get churned up underneath you. So
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back up on top there. I'm not sure if you want me to make like an athletics
Yep.
or
if you can make a quick athletics.
Sure can. I think I'm trained in that.
Remember your training.
Oh yeah, 24.
So how do you fucking flea jump up onto the fucking ship and say fuck athletics?
I climb it with my toes.
so it's starting to go down. He pulls his pick out of like that guy, and he sees the ship getting churned, and he kind of just like Zvik is still standing there, like arms stretched out from having just thrown him. So he's just gonna hop, catch his war pick onto Zvik, and like swing up like Pirates of the Caribbean style.
It's
and
so
like
good.
land on the front.
You fucking superhero land and everything. It was fucking picture perfect. It's almost like
Yeah.
you guys have like rehearsed it. He puts his arm out like a fucking hinge and you just.
Oh, I
That's
have
so
to
dope.
roll his ferocity too. Gotta stop forgetting this.
Cool. So yeah, you're up on the ship now.
Up on the ship. Yezin's going back to the helm, and he's gonna look at Zvik. Zvik, now I need you to just that ship that's getting ground up underneath of us. I need you to punch it out of our way, so that we can move.
Hey, Bobo.
Yeah. So Zvik is just gonna try to like reach down, like or like punch or like pulverize it so that it isn't like dragging us down under prow anymore.
For sure, I totally see it. Just like this, like super stretch Armstrong to try and break it in half.
Yeah.
Cool. Just again, just roll a basic, quick little attack and some damage.
That's an 8 for an attack.
Hey, it's super easy for him to hit. It wasn't.
enough.
It's yeah. So roll a little bit of slam damage.
Damage is 1d6 plus 2 or 5, I think it was. Two. Give me a quick second. Yeah, it's that's gonna be 4 damage.
Yeah, it didn't need much. I mean, it's being destroyed this whole time
Yeah.
as it's being just churned up by your ship. So you still do have the movement speed reduction, but it's not causing any more movement speed, which is good.
Awesome.
Cool.
And then I got back up there. Whatever action I got left, I'm just gonna spend on trying to drive and get us out of there.
Yeah, for sure. So you just wanna hammer down type thing?
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll do that. Let me see. I should be able to highlight everybody. I hope. And yeah, you could feel it's just as you lower the sails and just try and get going. Perfect. Then Yezin Zvik. And now it is Hippie. Old hippie hipster. So hipster, he's gonna try his fucking damnedest to get up on this goddamn ship. And he is struggling. So he's just so beat up that he has the belt, his grappling hook hooked to his belt, and he's just trying whatever he can to get a foothold. But every time he tries to grab it, slips back out, and he's just getting dragged more. Let's see. So you could just see him getting just blood churning out of this poor guy. He's not looking good at all. Then Theodore, it is your turn.
Theodore continues to panic.
Active panic.
Actively panicking. Just what the fuck is what is happening? What the fuck is happening? He's looking affront and just noticing that the front of the ship is just fucking chopping up and down. You can feel the jitters and the turbulence in the ship itself. He looks behind and sees that he's still mostly unaware of what's happening directly behind the ship. He figures that Nimbletooth and Lyra, since they one-shot everyone, they've taken care of it. So he's just going to use his action to have a chat.
Cool.
What do we do? Are they here to help us? Are they going to kill us? And he just looks worried at everyone. And that's his
That
turn.
is a good question, and it's an equal opportunity that it is both.
That's his
Played.
turn.
Cool. Back to the top. Snick, you are up with Lyra on deck.
All right, I have the high ground. And so I'm just gonna shoot Mr. Dangling off the side. 24 to hit.
Let's see. Wanted you, honey. Let me do a cover. Let's see how cover works real quick. Because I think he gets bonuses for cover. 3 degrees. 2. Yeah, so he has a little bit of cover because he's up, most of that keel is in front of him. The ship, just from being up high, he's pretty much probably even with you because the ship is so tall, but you're way up in the mast. You guys are pretty equal with height, but he has a lot of that stuff in front of him. So with the cover, you see it just embed. If the cover wasn't there, it would have hit him like directly in the heart. It just embeds into the wood.
Damn. Okay. Well then I'm gonna tell Amy to move over so that he has a clear line of view of him and to shoot at him.
Cool.
And that was my spell modifier. Sorry, literally none of my stuff is now in Foundry anymore.
It's
so
all
I have
good.
to do everything in D&D Beyond.
Likely story.
D&D Beyond is rolling terribly though.
Yeah. That's why I got the dice roller in here, that mod that makes the better dice rolls. It's like
Ooh.
more fair.
That's 5. So yeah, the little electric thing just goes wide.
Yeah, it just deflects off the front of the ship. It was a good attempt, but the ship is just so massive. It almost looks like it just absorbed gravity pulled the shot away. That's Snick and Lyra. You are up.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out right now how. So I have Guiding Bolt, but I don't forget what gives me that. And I want to make sure if I have to use a spell slot for it.
You have it from your subclass. I think you get a free one per short rest.
I think you're right. I have 2. I think I have 2. 2 out of 2.
The one at the very top of your spell list is the one from your class.
Innate spellcasting, yeah.
And
Yeah, that
there's
might
like
be
a
from
little
your race.
countdown on the right of that spell somewhere.
So it's per short rest, or long
like
rest,
that. It's like
per
1 out
rest,
of-
one of those.
yeah,
Okay.
it'll say like 1 out of 1 on that one or something like that.
So it sounds like a freebie. So I'll use that because it has the range that I'm looking for. Because I want to go for this guy over here.
You're gonna need some
honey?
I'm gonna need what?
height.
Yeah,
Oh, he's high, huh?
yeah, he's
He's
pretty
in a
high.
Big old boat.
You could see like the top of his shoulders and his belly arm steering.
Yo,
Snick
aim
had
for
a
the head.
better, yeah. No, totally. There's always there's always a shot.
Right.
Just jump. The boat goes out from underneath you. Jump shot.
You know what? No, I'll wait till it gets a little closer. This guy is still alive.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
chugging along.
You watched all of his friends die.
Slowly too, just like, oh no.
And every one of his ships get destroyed too.
Yeah, horrible death.
About how high are we? From
Uh,
him? How tall is there?
It's not too much. So you guys are probably like. So the way I imagine this skiff is it's more of like a fishing charter. So you got, and it rides on the sand. So you're probably 5-ish feet above him. It's some people can't see him just because he's on the ground getting tracked. But yeah, so you're about 5 feet up.
Okay. So if I were to just hang off the side of the boat and slice him with something, I could probably get him.
For sure.
Okay. So you just see Lyra kind of come to the edge again. She loves the edge of this thing, and hanging off, you just kind of see like one hand on the skiff and one hand down. She pulls her scimitar out from her belt here and just tries
waggles
to
it around.
give him some mercy. Some
Wangle
mercy.
dangle.
He's holding the chain for the grappling hook, and she just slices right at the wrist, like, let it go, pal.
Oh, Nibble Tooth, only eating a hand tonight.
And what do we got? 14. So just from him being tossed and turned and dragged, you go for the swing, and as you swing, he just gets rumbled in the wrong direction, and you miss.
This
Comes
dude
up
just
empty.
won't die.
This poor guy.
Why won't you die?
He's the vampire at the end of Buffy the movie, where he's just like,
She takes a step back and looks at Nimbletoast and be like, "You gotta reel this guy in."
Yeah, that's totally the plan.
And it happens to be Nimbletooth's turn with our big ship on deck.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just gonna fire another bolt at him. So let's do that. Here we go. Oh
God.
Jesus!
Yeah.
I
Doing
mean,
good with that crossbow.
yes, so technically he is prone just by being dragged, so theoretically you would have sneak attack damage on that.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think. Well, okay. That's
Total your call. You could,
okay. He does an additional 2.
yeah.
Um,
So what do we see as the line goes limp and just watch his body finally just
Again, he just he thought he was so slick, like, hey, yeah, she missed me, and then he just like opens up the neck really nice, and then the bolt just
Shish kebab.
Yeah.
he just throated him.
perfect mercy killing. Perfect. Like at this point, just come on, get it over with type thing.
That was totally intentional.
Perfect. Do you have
And,
any move?
Yeah, he starts pulling him forward, like he's gonna a little help, and he looks at Harold and he's just like, you gonna help me here?
Yeah.
We start reeling him in.
Yeah.
As soon as we get him close enough, we just flop him over the barrier.
Yeah, Harold's turn, because we could say, you can use the bonus action, control him with the gem, and Harold brings him up and just flops the lifeless body onto the deck.
Oh, perfect. Now we just need to get away from that.
I'm working on it.
So, for our next turn, we see our boat start to come up along the side of you guys, and you hear
Oh shit.
oh, hold on, we'll do it on this side so we can see the homunculus still. Yeah, comes alongside, and you see that big portly dude just say, and with that, we will take our 10-minute break.
Okay.
Damn it.
I hope this guy's not an asshole.
Same.
Oh, we gonna find out today.
Finna find
son.
out, boy.
We finna find out. Perfect.
All right,
So
then.
we're gonna do a little 10-minute break. Everybody go do whatever you gotta do, and we will be back.
Alright.
Solid.
Yeah,
Okay.
bye.
Hey, do not eat my paintbrushes. Why are you like this?
Because they're furry.
Ah, God, no, stop. You've already destroyed 6.
I must kill it.
Yeah, our kitten.
What's
likes-
one more?
Yeah, like steal for Chris's makeup brushes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And my sponges.
Everything that's
spoon.
shreddable.
Our cats go for shoelaces.
Nice.
Alrighty, we are back on this. Everybody's missing our.
Welcome to Cat Chat.
Welcome to Cat Chat. Yeah, everybody missed our Johnny D's talk of all the locals in Newburgh. They know. You don't even got to. They had one in Middletown too. That's the one I was
Yep.
a regular of. I accidentally took my first pill of ecstasy there, but that's a story for another time.
This water is so good.
Yeah, the waitress showed me she took the top off the salt, poured it on the table, and she's like, just rub that. And I was there for like 2-3 hours, just like rubbing my hands through salt, and everybody else
That's a
fucked
good
off.
waitress.
It
That's a
babysat
good-
me.
She
Yeah.
took care of it. She saw a problem. She solved it.
Fucking Lisa. Oh, thanks again, Lisa.
Yeah.
He was looking out for you, man.
Here's the Lisa.
Here's to Lisa. Yeah, you know? Here's to Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so
You know
So,
who's
yeah.
not Lisa? The guy in the boat.
the guy in the boat is not Lisa.
Mm.
So yeah, you see this big, portly, rotund, bejeweled driver, and he's just kind of waving down at you guys like, "Hey."
He did
Just
kill everybody else for us a little bit.
Nervously, Theodore's just gonna kind of wave back. He's had enough of this.
can we do like an insight on his waving?
Yeah, if you want to, for sure.
Roll wave check.
Wave check.
I'm gonna roll a 1 on this insight. Do it.
That's a
Anyone else? Just those two?
Kind of like waving
Yeah.
from the.
Yeah, so you start to see, it seems like a genuine, just like, hey, you know, like, it's not just like you're not seeing like guys peering over the edge, like, are they close enough? Are they close enough?
Okay.
But what you do see is the sails start to, the sails are, yeah, well, god damn it, there goes Lonnie. Get back here.
Oh no!
Get back here. Get back here.
He's been drinking.
Get back here. Let me get, okay, well, you get the idea. He's on top. So,
He just Forrest Gumps it and jumps off his boat for us. Lieutenant Dan!
yeah, you see the ship start to slow down a little bit, almost just kind of like, I don't want to say beckoning to stop, but you could kind of see the, whoa. You know, that's what you can't really hear anything because he's still pretty far away. But
I think he's here to help. He hasn't rammed us, and he ran over those other ships.
I am going to take a chance on this, and I think I'm going to slow down. Anybody got a problem with stopping to talk to this fine gentleman?
Well, I mean, he could have burnt us up if he wanted to.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Theodore's just nodding.
All right, I'm gonna slow the ship down.
cool.
He can't
Oh,
Right.
we immediately stop. All of us go flying forward.
except he can't stop that momentum as fast.
He
So
crushes us.
get him back
Work
on
on it.
top. This is so fucking annoying. God damn
This is
it.
great.
There we go. I just feel like I need you to see the fucking token to talk to it, and that's just a me problem. But yeah, so you see a rope ladder fly off over the side, and the funny thing about the rope ladder, God, just target fucking this guy. God damn it. All right, whatever. Fuck it. We're just gonna go like this. Fuck the map. We're gonna go.
Yeah, fuck the map.
Yeah. If I do this, let's
We don't
just
need it
do
anymore.
this. Get to the other screen real quick.
Bless.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
That sneeze in character.
I didn't want to say it.
So yeah, you see. Let me get the music going a little bit too. Do this.
Play the
You
death roll.
Yeah. You see the you see the rope come over the edge, and it's strange because it's just a single rope, but as he approaches it, the rope kind of curls itself up, and he stands on it, and it like lowers him down, almost like a weird little like mini escalator.
That is the coolest shit I have ever seen.
I too am impressed, Yezin.
So
Who
yeah,
is this?
as the rope it gently lowers on the ground, he still has a big like thump as he hits the sand and leaves big little big indents in the sand as he's going with his
Belly jiggles.
Exactly, with his curled boots. Yeah, for sure. He's just waiting by his ship. He doesn't want to approach because he's got
All right.
shot at.
All right, Zveek, make me look just as cool getting down from here as he did right there. Get down there and act like some stairs, brother. Come on.
Gonna boulder down him.
Yeah, he like jumps off and kind of, so the ship isn't too tall, so he gets off. He kind of just does like when you're a little kid and you do leapfrog and you get on your hands and knees.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to be like a table for you, like, oh yeah.
I'm gonna step down and all nice like.
So as you step onto him, Zveek dissipates into the sand, so it kind of looks like a ding going down.
And now Zveek, get me over to him like I'm levitating on the sand.
Hey.
Theodore was
And
gonna
I'm just
follow
gonna
him.
I'm just gonna like M Bison stand as like I move across the sand.
Slick.
That's totally what I pictured. You would what is everybody else doing when you see Yezin start to float over?
Well, Theo was following Yezin, and he was also going to step onto Zveek's back, who had fucking disappeared and slid off. So, can I make a deck save?
For sure. Yeah.
Just eat shit right
Just
into the sand.
Eat shit.
No.
Yeah.
It's. You could tell it was unintentional. Like he missed a step. Like when you're at the bottom, you think there's another step and there's not.
Yeah, you do that. You
Yeah.
do that weird like double like
Fall off
knee.
the edge of the world. Yeah.
That like
you
knee jerk
accidentally
thing.
stanky leg and
But he gets it together, and
Yeah.
he'll follow Yezin.
What about you guys?
Lyra's gonna. Okay. Lyra's gonna hang back and wait.
Someone
Okay.
gotta watch the goods, right?
I
Snake?
would prepare a spell just in case, Lyra.
Hmm. She ready?
And Snick, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go join Yezin and Theo.
Dope. I, for whatever reason, I just feel like when you hit the ground, you make like a little squeaky toy noise, but that's just in my brain. So goddamn adorable.
Right, as her lungs compress.
And Nimbletooth's just gonna be like, and he starts going through the body. Like he's just gonna roll the body. He's just like, hey, what's he got?
Not through the pockets, through the body.
Very specific, yeah.
no one keeps the good stuff in their pockets. It's inside them.
Everyone turns around, you just see like Nimbletooth is just like full in this dude's asshole, and his just feet are kicking out. Yeah, so everybody goes over. You see, we'll do Nimbletooth real quick. You find on this poor man in his leather bag, you find 193 gold, and you find a decent sized pouch of emeralds, which you would assume is emeralds, just green cut gems. And you find a note with this day and time.
Okay.
Cool. And then, all right, so yeah, so you guys following M. Bison's lead as he leaves like a wake in the sand. You see the dude who's over just kind of rubbing his tummy as he's waiting.
I have a burning desire to have this person think I am also cool.
Oh, hello, my friends.
I see that you helped us out real kindly back there.
Ah, yes, I do not like the bandits in my what do you say? Shipping lanes.
That is fair.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your help. Are there many of these men around here?
Oh, not usually. No.
Only for specific things, I'm guessing.
Yeah, bandity things, but we break them up pretty good.
That's what we were doing, but you did it a whole lot better than we did.
Yes, this ship. And he kind of looks up at the wave breaker. This is magnificent.
It says Wavebreaker across the side.
It's a sand ship. It says wave breaker.
Shouldn't this be called a dune breaker, or
Oh, no. This goes in water too.
it's amphibious?
We do it all. Wani Johani has everything you need.
You see a look of amazement on Theo's face that Yezin knew that word.
I feel like I should change my charisma with intelligence. My intelligence should not be a 10.
I love it.
So, what's your name, friend?
Wani Johani.
Wani Jahani.
Wani Johani.
I'm going to write that down.
Pleasure to meet you, Theodore Fletcher. And he gives a slight bow.
He gives one back. What the? Still good to meet you too. What are you doing in my parts here?
We are doing a mission for Professor Atticus back in the city.
Yes, we were to recover artifacts from nearby rooms when these bandits happened upon us.
Oh, well, the friends of Atticus, friends of Wani Johani.
Oh, you know him.
We do business.
Oh, I see. I'm surprised. He looks to Snick and Yezin. I'm surprised he didn't ask him to gather these things.
He did say that there were other ships hired and going to pick up more of his precious cargo.
Oh, you all right?
Not just us.
Are you also returning from the rooms?
Atticus does not pay Wani Johani enough.
That is fair. I imagine with such a large ship, your room for exports and imports is at a all-time premium.
This is true. It costs a lot to get one of the merchants of the Seven Sons.
And plus the overhead. I mean, how many men does it take to work this ship?
Wani Johani.
I have a feeling, just like his rope, the rest of his ship is probably filled with the magics.
Theodore is going to marvel at the ship for a moment. He's going to walk, along the sand and just touch the hull.
It moans.
Yeah.
Sounds like a whale getting off.
Yeah, you don't even need to make a perception check. You can see the sigils and the arcane writing just in the ship itself, and you would assume it just goes through the whole ship.
I've never seen such a thing. Where did you acquire such a ship?
Oh, those questions we do not ask.
Theo gives him a sly nod. Understood.
He motions back over to the ship with Lyra and Nimbletooth. They gonna be okay?
Oh, yeah, they're keeping an eye on our cargo. We were unsure of your intentions.
That's okay. He like lifts his hand up, and you could see the small bullet. Snick recognizes it as your bullet. That just comes floating down, and he hands it back to you. And you say, "Good shot."
Thanks.
We do apologize for attacking, but we were unsure of intent.
Yeah, so listen, Wani Johani is not bleeding. We're fine here.
Sounds good.
Theodore's going to look over to the ship with Nimbletooth and Lyra on board, If either of them are looking this way, he's gonna beckon for them. A bloody hand.
It's actually the bandit captain as a puppet waving back.
Nimbletooth is wearing him like a mech suit. It's a full-size human. Oh Christ!
Now, I'm not sure if you had anything else you would like to talk to us about, or if you just wanted to let us know that you had no ill intent. But we are trying to get our cargo back as fast as possible.
Oh, wonder Johnny will help. He starts to. So obviously his ship is behind yours, and he starts to walk towards the bow of your ship, the front of your guys' damaged ship. You kind of see him. The way he inspects it, he like grabs the front of it, and you see the shift lift up slightly as he like tries to almost like to peek under it, and it's kind of the fucking ship weighs a lot, and you don't know, is this fucking magic, or is this, what the fuck is going on? But
He's lifting up our ship?
not a huge
Okay.
but you know how like it's almost like when Steve Rogers first goes to pick up the hammer, it like moves slightly and everyone's just like, whoa, you know, one of those kind of deals. The ship gently, but you're kind of like, was that my eyes playing tricks on me? Was it the sand moving with the wind? I don't know, but yeah. So he goes and inspects. Listen, Wanda Johanny will tow you back if you would like. Your ship is broke, my ship is not.
That you
Yes.
are heading back to Tel Ralad.
Yeah, Wanda Johanny has a business.
No, fair enough. We are not ones to turn down an impeccable offer.
I've always relied on the kindness of strangers.
Yeah, Yezin's like just like a completely different person right now. They're like, why is he trying to impress this guy? What is going on?
Yeah, he's using big words.
He doesn't even know if he's using them correctly.
It's just shots in the dark and then just like law of probability, and it's just landing. So
Yep. Yes, we would greatly appreciate it, Toe. Thank you.
it's okay. Friend of the Seven Sons is friend of everybody.
You've referenced it twice now. What, the Seven Sons?
Yeah, Merchant Seven Sons. Yeah, you know these. You guys, the locals. They're just like a group of. What's the best way to put it? I don't want to say tycoons, but like the larger shipping infrastructure of the region.
Guild.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, a very, very loose kind of guild. It's more of like a, yeah, I guess you could say guild, but there isn't really like a buy-in or like formal meetings. It's just, you know.
The guys that got the market on lock.
Yeah, exactly. It originated from 7 original traders back in the day, so they just kind of took the moniker.
I see. Well, it's good to be in good hands.
Nimbletooth is gonna gather up the gold, and he's got a couple of pouches laid out. He's got 5 pouches laid out, and he's counting up the gold, and he's just like popping, you know, like he's distributing the gold evenly. And he turns to Lyra and he says, "Would you do me a favor? Would you bring this over to everybody over there, and our friend over there, give him this one." And it's a tan bag as opposed to the other ones that were 4 black little pouches. And that one feels heavier than the rest.
Okay. Lyra nods. She'll take the bags and she'll hop off the skiff.
And there's one of them for you, like, you know. So there's like, it's one of the coin bags is for you as well.
Okay, she'll throw that in her bag, and she'll take the other ones over to the.
Thank you kindly, dear. And he's just watching her walk away. And the minute she steps off and she starts walking away, he's like, right on the body.
I
Works every
assume.
time.
He's got the really sharp blade, and he's starting to work on this thing.
Oh no.
He's gonna process thing like in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. All right. So you walk over to, because everybody I guess is gathered by, obviously by Wani. So Lyra, you're coming over.
We're at the front of our ship, right?
The front of
he is over there
his
now,
ship.
Oh, his ship. Okay.
Yeah. He. Let me see if I can. No, still can't grab him. Let me do this. Okay, this is just absolutely impossible. Hold on, stay there. There we go. So he had gotten down and stood by the front of his ship because he didn't want to seem like threatening at all. So.
All right,
For sure.
guys, move yourselves.
So Lyra walks over. She's got our coins in one hand, kind of like, the strings of the bags between her fingers, and she's got the other one just kind of like weighing it, like. She kind of like mixes it in with the bags and starts handing it out. This is from the guy that we killed. Just like, ooh, my this is new. And she makes sure to hand the tan bag to this guy, kind of hesitantly. She doesn't know him yet. And one for you two, I guess.
He kind of like looks out. He looks in. What does he see?
It's
It's the guy's dick.
It's 7.
This is more precious than gold.
The finest cut.
It's a bag full. It's a bag full of coins. It's 50 gold coins and a fleshy ring.
A fleshy ring.
A fleshy ring.
Well, what does it? What piece of flesh does it look like?
It looks like a belly button.
Belly button. Okay. So, why did you hunt? He'll take it and he'll look at it and he'll be like, "Oh no, first one's always free," and he tosses it back.
There, I'll take it and just kind of stash it away near hers to give back to when we get back on the skiff. Bulltooth.
Well, how much is the second one? These are things that we should know in case we encounter this trouble again.
I have a feeling the second one is more expensive than we can afford if Atticus himself is not paying for premium services.
That's fair.
He just nods in agreement. He gotcha.
Nick has just been running laps around the ship, trying to take in as much of it as physically possible.
I happen to be a man that knows skiff skiff traveling myself too.
What lanes do you travel?
The southern ones.
Oh, I have traveled many a time down the Sea of Silt as well.
Yeah.
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 He just like coughs and walks off like damn it. Still good.
He sees Snick trying to take everything in. He's like, "Would you like to go take a look?"
Can I go too?
Can I?
He's like, "We can all go. One that Johanna likes to party."
Can we try going up that nice little rope step ladder?
I tell you what, first one's always free. You ride on the wave breaker. We tow the ship behind.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So yeah, if you guys want to, you can. He will. Let's see. Kind of navigate. I'm on the map again. He kind of navigates his ship around, but you could see he doesn't climb all the way up at first. He kind of just puts his hand on the ship, and it's almost like, I don't want to say weightless, but it appears to be like it would be weightless, or he's just guiding the ship, almost like when you have a boat, like a rowboat in the water, and you're pulling it along like a canoe. Same kind of feel. It looks like that same kind of resistance.
20-ton canoe moving like nothing.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
So he positions the boat around the front of your guys. Another rope just unloosens itself and ties off, and it's literally a perfect knot. And it's just yes, and you just get angry about how good the knot looks. It's that kind of perfection.
Carmichael, you pay attention. This is how a real ship works.
Carmichael, everybody those who are by the front of the boat, they notice Carmichael's just passed out in fear. He's now just coming
froze
to. Yeah, he just coming to, like, what happened?
Quick, get the can.
Oh my god.
Leave it.
I mean, does that mean Carmichael is waking up and seeing what Nimbletooth is doing on the
That's what
ship?
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, yeah.
What does
Are you-
Carmichael see?
Yeah, well, Nimbletooth, how are you? Are you disguising what's going on? Are you covered?
Yeah, I mean, Carmichael was passed out, so but Harold's there as well. So every once in a while, Nimbletooth is just, he's just handing up like an offering to Harold, and he's working it, and he's just like, okay. He's got a couple of cubes. They're like kebabs shaped, and every once in a while he's just popping something in his mouth, and he's handing another one off to Harold, and after a while he's just like, he's like, okay, this is, and he just, at Harold, help, and all right, heave ho, and they just roll the body off the skiff, and just unceremoniously just dumps the body onto the sand.
None of us are paying attention when that body hits the sand. That's the best part.
Yeah. So what actually brings Carmichael to?
Speak has tremor sense.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Speak does feel the body hit the sand, but what brings Carmichael to is, as you're handing Harold these things to eat, he's just putting it in his mouth, and it's just falling out of his rib cage and slopping to the deck. And after about the third one of him just instinctively trying to eat and it just falling out of his rib cage, Carmichael like blinks open and is watching you just fillet and sashimi this poor guy. He's not saying a word. He's too scared.
The rest of us hear a woman scream.
You probably end up noticing Carmichael's awake because he's like without sitting up, he's trying to inch his way away from you.
You hear a loose board tremoring.
I feel like you should.
This could be you.
Oh no.
And he does that typical, like, when you tell a little kid something scary and they don't know how to actualize it, he's just like, and he's just frozen in fear. He passes out again. Yeah, fuck it, he passes out again.
Oh, this poor kid.
Yeah.
He's gonna wake up. I had this weird nightmare. Oh yeah, tell me after you have some dinner.
Yeah.
It was
Here.
totally a figment of your imagination.
It's totally a ligament of your imagination. So yeah, so the ship is it's in place, and yeah, each one of you, if whoever wants to, when you stand next to the ship, a rope comes down for each one of you, and you can kind of see it's like curled up almost like a little foot pedestal.
I don't know who's doing what, but Teddy's gonna race whoever for the fucking first one.
Oh, I'm racing Teddy then. I'm just like scattered.
It's gonna start off as like walking and then power walking, and then turn into a jog.
I guess we could roll for it. You want to see? You want to
Let's
roll
do it,
off?
Snake.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Let's do it. What kind of roll we want here?
I just deck
I'm-
saves, I guess, like a basic scramble.
I'm
Or-
also in on this.
Ability check.
Yeah, or it could be, or we could do an athletics. Up to you guys. You know what? Pick one, either athletics or acrobatics, to see how you're trying to get to it. Are you running to it, or are you trying to tumble over there? Like,
I'm gonna do my little mouse like dip and dives, like just like the little mouse juke.
Because it's totally a race now.
Oh come on! Oh, I think
Oh,
Fucking Theo and Snick are so occupied with each other, they don't see Yezin just blow by.
I also want to roll one for Zveek too, because it'd
Hell
be
yeah.
hilarious. Actually, can I just like, if I'm in front, can I just decide that Zveek beats me?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Since I'm like riding on top of him and he gets the first one, and then I
Yeah.
get to look all dejected, like, oh fuck.
Plus, on top of that, too, he's like melded in the sand, so his movement is wild. Yeah.
Are we doing called shots? Can I target the ankle?
But yeah, so you guys are so like you're doing that like look over at each other so much, and you're trying to like edge each other out, and then you see Yezin's like running in the front like I got you both, and right as you get to the rope, you run into Zveek, who's already there getting ready to get lifted up.
Zveek doesn't even know what's going on. He's just
That's it. Yeah.
Curses. Curses. I just
So-
like the Snick defeated.
Yeah.
she's just like putting her hood up, and just the shame.
I'll wait for the next one.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
as you start to approach, one comes down for each person. They just kind of seem to untie from random weird places along the rigging and just come down.
I feel like those ropes are integral to the rigging to just be unhooking everywhere.
Oh, willy-nilly.
All willy-nilly.
It would be if it was not wanted, Juhani. And as he says that, you see one wrap around him, and it's almost like he started a swing, but from a standstill, it just swings him up onto the deck, and he's like,
Yezin got punked again.
Damn, I want to be him so bad.
oh man. But so, yeah, as each of you approach the rope that's presented to you, you can almost pretty much decide how theatrically you're lifted up there.
Mine will not be graceful. Like you ever I don't know, like you ever see someone use like a rope ladder for the first time? yeah. That's how I'm going up.
Hell yeah.
Like a
Perfect.
child stepping on an escalator, like who's scared of it, doesn't know what to do.
He's just a baby giraffe walking for the first time on this rope. Perfect. Yeah. So as you get to the top, it's a pretty wild sight. What you assumed was wood is a lot of it's hard to explain. It's almost like a obsidian sheen to it. So it's like it's almost like wood, but has a very high gloss to it. It's almost has like a depth to it. Like you have like a epoxy countertop, that kind of feel. But you assume it's wood, but you're not too positive. It could be a stone type thing, but yeah. So you're up in this beautiful ship. Everything is just unreasonably ornate with filigree and carvings. It's almost borderline gaudy at this point.
Is it okay if I take notes and like sketch your ship?
Oh, of course. One of Juhani loves to show off his deeds.
This is the best day of my life.
Upon hearing that, he's going to join Snick. I'll get the arcane, you get the mechanics.
Okay. Great. Like we're like back to back, just scribbling away.
Actually, let's see. Theo, roll a Arcana check.
Yeah, I also, hold on 1 second. How long does Detect Magic last?
I believe it's a cantrip, right?
No, it's first level spell. 30 feet radius. I'm looking for the duration. Oh, 10 minutes. There we go. Yeah. Theo's going to burn a spell slot. He's casting Detect Magic for sure.
Cool. Yeah. So as you do that, it's almost like the ship just turns into just sigils. You can see everything kind of glowing everywhere, and you're in the 30 feet around you, and that'll actually help you with your roll. So if you do roll an Arcana, and then you can add a +5 for having the Detect Magic up to see exactly what is going on here.
Okay. 25.
Smoked him.
Show me. Tell me your secrets.
So, what you've started to glean, especially from your studies, even though you might not have access to it, it's just there's just seems to be an absurd amount of like unseen servant and mage hand inscriptions all over the place.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. So it's almost like a arcane automation. It seems like.
That's dope. Yeah, Theo's going to be scribbling furiously into a notebook and just trying to take notes on how they orchestrate together.
Theo pulls out this
Systematic
notebook
arcana.
and it just says porn on it, and he opens it up and starts writing in it.
Yezin's going wild looking at everything like that guy at a car show who was seeing his like dream car in person.
What you got under the hood?
Yeah.
It's out of 71. Hell yeah, same thing. Everything is just, all the knots are perfect, which is annoying. You know, just like everything is. It's a perfect show car.
This is so good.
So, yeah. What is everybody else? Anybody else? Lyra, or I know Snick is having a meltdown too. Snick also has. You can see the. There is a lot of mechanics to it. There's a lot of, even in the rigging, everything seems to be centralized towards the main wheel.
Real quick, I'm assuming that like Theo would not be avoiding Snick by any means. You guys might be doing this somewhat in the same vicinity as each other, and Theo would definitely be pointing out all the weird shit he's seeing to you.
Sick would just go, elaborate pulley system, and just like showing you where it connects down.
Yeah,
I think with her combined knowledge, like she shows me the pulse. Yes, it is connected. Look, you see, it's moving by itself. There's a mage hand over there. And, yeah, just
like schematic. Yeah,
Nerd.
we're like looking at each other's notes. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta get that there.
no, that over there. Yeah, you see that one? Yeah.
I'd say before Lyra gets up onto the ship, she'll run back over to hers to kind of go gather Nimbletooth and Carmichael.
What does she see?
Oh, Carmichael's asleep again. I don't know. He's I think he might have narcolepsy. And I guess everybody's gonna go out to that ship. What are we doing with this one?
They're gonna tow it.
We're gonna tow it.
Yeah, so we'll hop onto his ship, and then I guess he's got to pull in front of us.
Okay. I mean, this sounds acceptable. He's apparently a friend.
Seems all right.
All right, then I will join you on the other ship.
Should we move this over a little bit so he can get past?
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
I don't either. She kicks Carmichael. Get up!
Oh, shit.
By then, wanted Juhani before everybody got on the ship. He actually pulled the ship around into the front, so you guys would be in the back now. Yeah,
He still got kicked.
he still got kicked. Yeah,
Totally got kicked.
Carmichael, get up.
he just and he's just like
Jump in
staring.
ship.
He's just like staring at you, and then staring at Nimbletooth, and then staring at you.
Tell him to walk the plank.
Lyra doesn't really see anything. Maybe just like some blood on the ship, but that guy was on the ship.
Nimble-
What'd you do with the guy?
Oh, well, once I rolled him for his belongings, I rolled him off the ship.
She just nods. Fair enough. And then she tosses him the bag. He said not this time. Maybe next time. And she tosses him back the coin bag.
Did he at least keep the gift?
I don't think so. He didn't take anything from it. What was the gift?
Oh, it was the... Never mind. It was,
There is learn to just nod.
it was an
Okay.
offering. I thought it was a tribute and an offering. Sometimes you take, something from your enemy as a token of showing that you are superior and that you defeated them. I assumed that he would want to wear this on his finger, but apparently he didn't. Quite
Belly
insulting.
button ring. I fucking love it.
Yeah, kind of rude.
Do you?
I'm not insulted at all.
Did you open the bag?
Yeah, he opens up the bag.
It's
And he
not in
knows
there.
which bag he gave. You know, it's like,
Yeah, just the money's in there.
okay. He okay. Well, then I will take this, and we'll put it to good use. We'll put it. You know what? Let's start a fund for us, just for all of us.
Go fund me for Carmichael.
He needs braces.
Like
We'll-
braces.
The Curse Lift Fund.
maybe we'll put it towards Carmichael. Who knows? Maybe.
Go fund me to get the curse removed. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. And he tucks it into his belt, and he hops off the ship. Starts heading.
Lyra, make sure Carmichael's.
Narcolepsy
Moving.
medicine.
He's gonna be a meth addict by the end of the campaign.
Hell yeah.
Is he coming with us, or stay on the ship? Stay on the skiff, Carmichael. Probably best you stay here.
Okay.
Lyra seems hesitant about that.
Oh, you want to keep better tabs on him?
I just don't want him touching anything.
Well, we're being towed. He can't fuck anything up.
And she nods. All right.
He's not in control.
Okay.
That's
Gotta make sure it's in neutral so it can be towed.
Take the keys. Take the
And
keys.
he's just like, Harold, make sure he doesn't get into any trouble.
Harold just like walks over and picks him up. He's holding him. And Carmichael's just too scared to move because you told Harold to do that, and he's terrified of you right now because you're over here like. So he's just frozen. It's almost just like when you pick an animal up by the scruff of their neck, and they just kind of do that freeze thing. So he's just like, he's like, yeah.
So,
Shit, wait, are the undead also Creole?
We like it down
Yes.
dirty. Yeah. Zatarans.
Zombarans?
they're neck creoles.
Yeah, hell yeah. God damn it. But yeah, so if you guys want to get in the ship, Carmichael's frozen in fear.
Hanging back, yeah.
Hanging it back. All right. It's a wonderful ship. It's quite impressive. And, how do we get up?
She looks for the rope ladders. It's still.
Yeah, it's, as you've seen, just as you approach, they just kind of down for you.
Lyra climbs up. You kind of see she just kind of like floats up with the ladder. It's got a little finesse to it.
Weightless almost.
It's quite impressive. All right, now my turn. Oh,
Is it like a claw game? It just kind of picks you up. And, yeah. Perfect. So everybody's up on the ship. It's like, so you see Wani starts to approach the front of the ship, and he grabs up on this massive wheel that's all bejeweled on the ends, and it's starting to look like that like overdone 80s house with like the sitting room that no one's allowed to go into, you know. It has that kind of feel to it. Are you guys ready to go?
Yes, of course.
I think we are.
Before my spell time's out, I want to make sure I'm within 30 feet of this guy. I want to fucking give him a little look over.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
hell
gonna be
yeah.
blind.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, and it's strange because it's almost like it doesn't come from like a specific. So you're used to be able to use detect magic and seeing like the items and things like that are glowing, but he just gives us this kind of like pulsing, if you will, presence of just magic. He's just a magical being.
Oh shit.
It's like, okay, here we go. And he goes to grab. So the way the ship is set up, it's got the big giant wheel, and then next to it, it's got a bunch of pulleys. They come up almost like 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and it's just super easy for him to. They're all within arm's reach while he's standing there. And he goes to grab the first one. He's like, and he like looks over at Yezi. He's like, what? Come on.
You bet your ass.
And then he just kind of points over. He's like, that one. Pull that one.
Yes, and pulls it.
And it just, everybody roll a deck save.
Fucking deal.
I know.
I love that. We got a 4 from Theo, 18 from Snick, 16 from Yezin. What do we got
Deck
from
save.
Nimbletooth?
Okay.
Yeah, deck save.
Oh,
8 from Lyra and a 13 from Nimbletooth. So anybody with a 10 or lower, you're just put right on your asses. Wanda Juhani's just like, here we go. And you just, you almost feel
There's
like,
like rolling down the steps.
you just get shifted to the back of the boat, and you
Yeah,
almost feels
I'm
like
following
it
these.
picks up. You know, it feels like it picks up first and just takes off. And it's
Do you have to roll one for Carmichael?
yeah, I was gonna, but I don't have his token up. So you just see.
Oh, shit.
Thankfully, you see Harold is still holding him, and as the boat goes to fly off, Harold doesn't like try to make the deck save. He just starts to go flying off the back of the ship, like almost just like he's a statue. But the one of the rope that's tied onto the front of the tether, you see almost like another appendage come out and just and tie off to him as he keeps him from flying out of the boat. And we're off. We got he's got Wanda Juhani has ways to make sure cargo goes nowhere.
we have some. We have some cargo.
Yeah, so that was pretty much the early part of the day. The sun was coming up. I would say probably by the time you're done, 10:30, 11, somewhere around there. It's almost starting to get into noon by the time the battle's done. And after a few hours, it was a lot quicker than before. Maybe within 2-3 hours, you start to see the silhouette of the city off in the distance, picking up pace, coming in pretty quick.
The mirage of the city.
Yeah.
Oh, this ship is just so gosh dang fast. I love it.
Wave breaker, it breaks everything. Where do you guys want to go?
Well, we've got to go back to Atticus.
Yes, the museum in Telverlad.
Yeah, which port do you want to go?
We left from like the northern port, right?
Yes. You guys left from the same port. You're on my boat.
Hey, where
I
did
know
this guy's accent
everything.
We left from the north port, and I think that's where Atticus has a reserved spot for his skiff, and it looks like it's gonna need some repairs anyway.
Yeah, you got a point there. So, cool. He just starts hammering down. You guys start coming into the north docks, the sand docks of the Rumi Desert docks, and as it starts to come in, it's probably a little quicker than he should, but it's pretty much just so that way as he comes in, the lasso on the back kind of unlassos, and the little skiff just comes to a halt right into the spot because he knows Atticus. He's been to the port a few times, so you just see. So you see as you look over the edge, you still see Harold standing there holding Carmichael, frozen in fear and just sunburned all over the place.
Who forgot to lather up Carmichael?
He was too scared to get out of the sun. He just doesn't want to move.
Carmichael, what is your issue right now?
A whole bunch.
Oh shit, we are in the port. Carmichael, what is your issue right now?
Wanda Juhani turns over like, oh, really? Okay. You guys needed the help getting this back to Atticus, or what's up?
I think Atticus has his own people to deliver. I honestly don't know.
That's good. I can't go in the city anyway.
Oh,
Are you banned?
Oh, no, magic. I can't go in the city.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Wait, does magic not work in the city?
Oh no, it works.
You just can't really use it that much. Not unless you want to draw attention to yourself.
He kind of like looks over his shoulder. Is it shunned here?
Oh no, I just literally cannot get into city.
The size of the ship?
No, the way the magic works with people like me is different.
What do you mean, people like you?
You know, people like me.
I don't know.
Your people, you mean?
Yeah, we people like us, we cannot go inside a place like this.
So, are other seventh son able to come in, or no? None of you.
Well, it depends on which one. I do not know where they hail from.
I've heard of times where people are. I mean, this is just rumors in the Sea of Silt of people who are magically linked to their ship that can't really leave their ship or go too far from it.
Maybe.
Oh.
Would I have any idea of specific reasons certain people wouldn't be able to get into the city? Like, would I have heard anything like just prowling the docks for parts?
Maybe you heard some things with the kids telling like fairy tales and stuff like that certain fey creatures aren't allowed to pass certain boundaries and things like that, and it kind of vaguely sounds like it.
Can I poke him?
Yeah.
Just gonna like. Is
He
he
goes-
real?
He goes, oh, stop it, it tickles.
Oh,
So, I still don't understand. What will happen to you?
Well, I don't know, I can't get in the city.
Have you tried?
Have you tried to walk through wall?
Yes. Unsuccessfully, many times.
Correct.
oh, you don't learn very fast, then, do you?
Oh no, there's ways through the walls.
You should probably write a book for dummies about walking through walls, I guess. To go with the one about walking on water.
Yes.
Whole series.
Let us just say the only way Juana Juhani can play in the sands of Dalarumi the way he does is because he cannot go into the city.
Lyra
Well-
comes walking up the stairs, dusting herself off after she's rolled down them.
Is
Are we
that some
here?
sort of legal issue?
I'm wanted for murders of 17 men. No, I'm kidding. I just literally cannot go inside of this city. My being, my essence will not let me in.
So
Fair
you've never been in the city.
No.
Oh. So it wasn't a trade-off. It wasn't like, I'm gonna take the magic so that I can become powerful and relinquish my ability to stay in the city.
No, my people are from the desert and we are tied to this desert. And he kind of like turns his back to the city and like talks low like, this is an abomination.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't disagree. I've seen nicer cities, but have you ever wanted to try?
No.
You know, because there's a lot of things they say can't be done, and there's usually a way around them.
Ah, here's the bad boy side.
I think we found what gets Theo's goat.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you could make a portal for him to come in.
There's probably many loopholes. So maybe,
Eh.
Wani.
I have no will to go in there. I do not like it.
I concur. The city sucks.
What is in there that they have that I do not?
Women.
The orphanage.
Me? Hey, leave the orphanage out of this, but me?
Oh, touche. But you can come out of the city.
Yes, but they have food, drink, shelter, women.
Orphanage?
he just goes
Knowledge?
and as you start listing things off, he makes food, he makes a canopy of shelter, he makes a visage of a woman. I have all these things.
Out of rope? Is it out of rope?
He's got the worst rope burn.
It's just a rope fuck doll. She's so silky. I have all these things.
Very well, but if you ever want to try, I'd be willing to, give it a whirl, as they say.
As they say. Hey, wait, listen, first one's always free, am I right? And he just like slaps you on the back a little too hard.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, Wani.
Well, thank all of you, but get the fuck off my ship.
Well,
Right away.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You guys come back. Anytime you and Romy, you need anything, you let me know.
how do we find you specifically if we ever need to?
Oh, you go into the desert where I am from.
Right, and how do we signal you? I mean, you just came out of nowhere and saved us.
Correct.
So
Right.
we just have to think your name and think, oh, it would be a perfect time for the wave breaker to show up right about now.
Oh, I do not write how these things work. It just happens we cross paths at the right time. I'm being mysterious because you guys think I'm very magical for no reason. I mean, I am magical, I guess, but I'm just being
Well,
dark and
alright.
mysterious.
All right, well, it was a pleasure to meet you.
As with you, you creepy little man.
Oh, thank you. Compliment has been accepted.
I appreciate your offering as well.
Well, I took a little offense that you didn't see the worth and merit of my offering, but
He has the belly button ring on his finger.
oh, well, what's inside of the pouch then?
Skull.
And he,
It's a dick.
Ah!
He's got pranked.
It's horribly rope burnt.
I will pick the fibers out. No worries.
It's salvageable.
It's still edible.
What?
Oh god.
Okay, you guys gotta go. This is getting weird now. There's wee-wees everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting weird now. Now
yeah.
it's getting weird. No,
Like-
yeah, sure.
Correct.
Nick is off, like, just already, like, crawling over the side.
Yeah, Theo's heading to the edge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Thank
go
you
to
again.
Atticus.
Yezin is determined to not make a fool of himself anymore in front of him. And like, all right, let's go. He thinks I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
Yes, you are. We can fix that, Yezin.
You don't need to be fixed, yes, and you're perfect.
Look, I ain't going to the stupid school thing again.
You mean Atticus's?
Fuck!
Hey,
Theo
that-
just smiles.
cool. But we need to get paid, so how are we gonna unload all this stuff? It's quite a bit of stuff.
There was a cart waiting there already, and there's people that like Lyra. You guys actually, since you've all done work for there, everybody obviously except Theo, just like the other people that he has in his that work underneath him that are just like hands around there. They're ready by the cart, and they've already started loading things in because they recognize the skiff and you guys. And they're
I
just
think that answers that.
and they're terrified of Harold. Everybody's making out in the sands. It's different, but there's like sectors of the city that's keep the undead that are the legal undead, but certain people are kind of leery around them.
Oh, don't worry. He's well under control. He's very well trained. Don't worry about it. As he pats the crystal on his hip.
Speaking of getting paid, we were given coin in advance.
Mhm.
Did he throw that out individually?
He just gave you he put the bag out in front of everybody, and you guys could decide how you want to do
Yeah,
it.
it was 50 per person. I had marked it down on mine.
Okay, you just had a fucking sack. All right, I'll just grab it. Then I thought one of you guys grabbed it.
Yeah, it's
50 for now, and then 50 later.
How much was in that pouch that you gave us after looting that dude? You said you pulled that out.
I never got it.
30 gold pieces.
I handed one to everyone.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
Lyra's fucking got fucking 4 packs of gold
Hey.
out right now.
I'm sorry, how much did you say it was?
30.
30. Hey, 30 gold is 30 gold.
Nice.
nice. What you guys want to do? Ready to head back?
Yeah, I'll say
Yes,
I'd
let's
see
head
Wani
back
and
to Atticus.
gracefully descend.
Yeah, you just see the ship almost 180s as you guys are starting to get down. He can't wait. He's one to Giovanni. I got things to do. So as you guys are getting off, the ship's already starting to move a little. So it's a little like, oh.
Does he do a badass burnout?
Guns it in reverse and then spins it
Kicks up
around 180.
fucking sand.
Sam.
Does a donut.
he takes his face off and it's Jason Statham, and now he's just fucking starts doing all these dope
Oh,
moves.
yeah.
Yeah, not from the
Yeah.
transporter, from Crank.
Wait a minute, he took that face off? Is he, I could use that face.
It's fucking Crank. Yeah, you just see him like jam a fucking syringe in his heart, and he just starts running.
Yep, starts fucking a piece of rope and peels out.
We are finally alone. Takes off. But yeah, as you turn, you see the wave breakers just taking off real quick. You see it start to disappear into the mirage pretty quick.
Yeah, Theodore's gonna have a moment. He's gonna watch that ship disappear into the horizon for a bit.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
almost.
is that a tear?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
It's sand. There's sand in my eye.
What is that? Is that a tear? Ugh, get a hold of yourself. It's only a ship.
You take that back right now.
Yeah, so everything's loaded up and the cart is actually already starting to take off. They're all about the business. So as you're making your way back to Atticus, is what Theo didn't realize the first time, because you were so enamored with your enigmas and all the new findings, that it's just how ridiculously magical and how pervasive the magic is in the city. Like everything is some sort of or form of magic to help automate things. Like as you're walking by, even though it's not needed because it's daylight, but all the street lights have little imps sitting there waiting for their cue to produce a flame to turn a light on as a street light. They're just so fucking bored just in this cage with their legs hanging out.
Oh, that's gotta be like the Flintstones. Like every time it cuts to one of them, it's a living.
Yeah, pretty much. And like you see these little like automated bots like going around and cleaning up, and they're dumping things into like these receptacles, and you happen to walk by when you peek in, and it's just this tiny small gelatinous cube in this receptacle that's just like eating up all the garbage they put into it.
Happy to be there. Yeah.
Just loving life. Yeah, so it's just insane things like that you're noticing as you walk by.
Yeah, no, he would definitely have his eyes open on the way back. This has been the most traumatic day of his life. He's happy to be back in the city, and he's just trying to get a grasp of his situation. The full breadth of what he signed up for.
Yeah, so as the day starts to wane on, it takes probably it's as big as the city is, probably like the way you're going, maybe an hour to get fully across the city, and you start to see the museum starts to appear in the distance, and I guess that's what we're gonna call it a day as we fade to black and the museum coming into focus.
Okay. Right.
Woo.
First victory.
First
Yeah.
victory. You got shot. You were bleeding.
Yeah, I think you were the only one to get hurt in that fight.
I did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're too busy
Killed
killing
17
everybody
people.
else.
I was provoking.
Yeah, you were asking for it.
Yeah.
You did ask for it.
Everybody was like, yeah, her.
Yeah. All right, let's find Twitch. I'm probably gonna have to lower. Let's see.
We got some
Twitch.
good memes cooking.
Oh,
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who we got on so we can go raid. Oh, Matt Colville, but let's do the little dudes. I would raid Matt Colville, but just in principle. Pathfinder. I don't see any D&D stream that I follow, so let's go check D&D and see who's playing.
Okay.
D. Yes, and I am once again asking, why is he so cool?
Let's find somebody. Ooh, Aussie. Australia. What
Oh,
else we got?
fucking lunchtime game right now.
Ooh, here's a good one. This guy's name is Sensei Suplex, and I feel like live D&D with chat. Let's see what this
I
is
like it.
about. We're probably going to Sensei Suplex, even if it's shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
On the name alone.
Dude, he gets the gold star.
Yep. The
The
brown star.
Pull this up. I gotta wait for this ad to go away, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm so
Yeah.
happy the fucking
Yeah.
map worked.
It did. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm fucking so happy. All right, let's
Like it.
see.
Also, that's a nice Wani Jahani being linked to
Yeah.
a ship.
Fucking wanted you,
I
honey.
like wanted you, honey.
I think he's a djinn.
Yeah,
Meta, yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just like the second he's like he can't go in, and I'm like, wait, he can't leave his ship. Oh my god. One of my LARP characters I used to play with, Danny,
Oh,
has
yeah.
the exact same problem.
Fucking Balder. Yeah, but tell him
Locked
what
to
kind
a
of.
ship and can't leave.
Tell him what kind of ship though. Yeah, this ship is fucking dope.
Yeah, the Fallen Star was not as cool.
Yeah. Suplex.
Is the ship his bottle, Danny?
Oh, I have no idea. I have
Boom.
no idea.
Nope, just the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
just the one rope too. His
It's
dick
one
rope.
rope. It's one very long rope.
It's the rope I use for my dick.
Yeah. I'll keep
What
it
if the
in
rope
Gatorade
is
bottle.
his dick?
Oh,
He jerked himself off with himself.
His ship is just a giant
This is
penis.
turning into hentai real quick.
All right, we're gonna
Ship
go
shibari.
raid. Yeah.
Rope cock,
All right, listen, I'm getting a little worked
Abort,
up right
abort,
now.
abort.
Before I go full mast, we're gonna go raid these guys right now. All right, yeah, let's go raid these dudes. They seem pretty cool. He's Sensei Suplex is a black professional dungeon master dedicated to showing the world a new way to experience D&D. We're fucking there because of the name. I'm with it.
Hey, yo.
Let's do it. All right, we'll see you guys Monday. Possibly. Who knows? Fuck everyone. I don't know. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Ah.